Hello and welcome to another week of recaps for you guys. We'll start out with Division 8B, and with me is the one and only Organized Crisis.
Hello.
He will be here to support me again. And let's take a look at your games, because all of them have been played. Good job! Nah,
Yeah,
seriously, as your division admin, I'm very happy that you guys are all getting your games in. So that's a big plus from my side. I'm sure Organized Crisis is happy about it as well, but
yeah, of course I'm happy. And I say one match here made me even more happy.
oh, the Knight saying Knee won again.
Yeah, then I don't have to sing yet. Yet.
Yet. Shall we start out with taking a look at them?
Yeah,
Okay, there they are. They reached 1,390 TV,
yeah.
and did anything change? I could be prepared for those recaps, but it's obviously much more entertaining when you guys have when we have to find out live. Believe Brave Sir Robin leveled. Could that be possible? No, he didn't. Nothing leveled. Horse 5 got the MVP,
Mm,
but Horse 3 got movement busted. The poor dirty player. I think that won't be an issue. He will just stick around until he either gets too much SPP or gets another perm, maybe a strength bust or an armor bust. And then we'll need another horse.
yeah,
Looks like we got a few more alignments.
yeah. Roger the Shrubber. Yes, the Shrubber salesman. Awesome. Or the Shrubbery salesman, I believe.
And, well, overall it's going really well for the Knight Singni. 3-0 so far. Can't
Yeah.
complain about that.
No, this is great.
Now, their opponent, the Rebbl Monsters Universal, aren't doing quite as well, I have to say. Let's see, they have 1 win and 2 losses so far. Let's look at their team.
Yeah.
Don't think I spot anything new. Looks like the game didn't exactly go great for them, SPP wise at least.
No.
Yeah, the dirty player took the MVP, of course he did. JD Jr. got a bunch of SPP, so that's nice, but not enough for a level.
No.
Ooh, taking a quick look at the statistics of the game here. We have 66 blocks against 24 blocks.
Oh wow.
That's a number.
Yeah.
But I mean, he got a fair bit of removals. Probably 8 is a little low for this amount of blocks, but yeah, good job here from Sandlet bringing home the win with this few blocks.
Yeah.
Well, who do you want
But
to?
once Monster Universe will get some mighty blow, uh, if he still continues with that amount of blocks, then he might start to win a bit as well.
Yeah, definitely getting Mighty Blow on a wolf is great for necromantics.
Yeah. Or just getting it on the whites and the golems as well. Just have more mighty blocks in the team.
Yeah, and getting enough cash for the 13 reroll will certainly be helpful as well.
Yeah.
So, who do you want to take a look at next?
Oh, you decide.
Well, let's take a look at the Borough Boys because they took home a 4-0 win.
Okay.
That's another landslide win for the Borough Boys. They are very well on track here.
Yeah.
Still sitting at 4 block sources, but they all got some nice SPP out of the game as I can see. We
Hmm.
got a few more skinks with sidestep.
Yeah.
Looks like he's not rolling any doubles at all. I'm not quite sure if the King Bechamel already had Had no, he leveled. He got guard.
God is always a good skill to have
But I
on
think
the big one.
most of the SPP went to the skinks.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it's getting a little bloaty, but might at some point pick even up a double or a stat up on those skinks.
But for how long will it be built on those kings? Aren't they just there to die and score touchdowns?
Well, if you can, you want to score on the Sauruses. But
Yeah.
if skinks get really well, agility skinks are great. Movement skinks
They
are
are.
great. Blotch skinks are pretty good. If you get blotch sure hands, that's great as well. So if you can roll well on the level up, skinks can get really good. But if you don't roll level ups, they are usually either fired once they get the third level. I might even consider firing Barwick Baller here after the next game if he doesn't have to replace the Saurus, since
Yeah.
100k for that skink, quite a lot. I'd rather have a fresh skink who costs me 30k less team value. But guard is a good choice on the Crocs, and really can't complain here. Good job by Chili Popper.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Bulboku Bastaditos, who are now 1-1-1 on record-wise. I'm a little bit surprised the Lizards, without any tackle, managed to bring home this decisive win. Especially if you consider that the
Yeah, but
remove.
still only 3 dodges though.
Yeah, still. I mean, the, the Lizards got 2 more removals, which isn't exactly that much. And
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised here.
Yeah.
Especially with all that guard sitting around. Maybe he played it too aggressive because he thought he had the guard. He could challenge the Lizards and got punished for it. But well, I would have needed to see the game to say more. And there's a
But still,
Kenny.
the Lizards do have the strength advantage though. Three
Yes,
guards is not the same as 6 strength 4 and 1 strength 5.
obviously not. And I'm just saying the guard might have tempted him to go more aggressive than he should have.
True. Yeah. But did that Witch Elf level up?
The Little Shelf leveled, yes, and she rolled doubles as it seems.
Yeah.
So Mighty Blow there, that's really good.
Yes.
I mean, you would have probably preferred it on the second level up, but if you roll doubles, you definitely take it.
Yeah.
Now, think that's it. Let's move on.
Okay.
Do you think you can find a team this time?
Okay. No. What if we have a look at the Bear Gills versus Rulers of Transylvania?
Okay, let's start out with the Rulers of Transylvania, our
Yeah.
newest coach in the division, and looks like we got another block vampire. I
Yeah.
at least believe so. And we got a wrestle for all. Let's look at that for all. Is he niggled? No, only a sheet. So this vamp team is shaping up. Getting
It is.
block on all the
Yeah.
vampires is pretty nice. A wrestle
Mhm.
for all doesn't hurt either. And yeah, it's getting to the point where vampires actually start to be a little bit scary and competitive.
Yeah. And he got a bunch of money in the bank.
Yeah, 20 to 200k, that's really not bad. Might even
Yeah.
consider getting the fourth reroll. He could also just get 2 more thralls, which I really wouldn't
They
hate.
do have 4 rerolls.
Yeah, they have 4 rerolls. I was talking about the
Yeah.
fourth vampire.
Ah, okay.
Maybe I mixed up the words, but I think I'd rather see a few more thralls here, since thralls get removed easily, and just having backup thralls makes everything go smoother. You
Yeah.
don't get outnumbered that as easily, and I think it doesn't hurt you that much team value wise. Just getting one, I think I would even get two more thralls.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to Yopper. Looks like it didn't quite work out against the Bear Girls. He lost 1-2.
Yeah.
But he got some nice SPP out of the game. So did the Bear Girls. And really, I think it's not too shabby.
No.
As vampires usually take the SPP over the win early on in the season. In the first season.
Exactly. Yeah.
Talking about the Kislev, let's take a look at Core Knight's team, because they got a really good chunk of SPP.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it was enough to level anything.
Did the bear have guards earlier?
He got Fear 4 SPP, so he did get guard. So
Yeah.
that's nice. Kermit and Anura both got a fair chunk of SPP. Like getting Blitzers going is really good.
Yeah.
I think Robin is new. No, he played one match, so it would have been nice to get some SPP on him, but of course you do prefer to act with your block Blitzers since they are far more reliable.
Yeah.
But I think getting Robin online is the next big target. Robin and Anura getting them some touchdowns, some injuries would be really good for the team.
Yep.
You have a good catcher with Blodge, you have Dodge catcher. Really, they are pretty good as it is. You don't necessarily need the SPP on them as much. You really prefer it on the Blitzers. The Blitzers are the best pieces on the team.
Exactly.
Now, Core Knight is sitting at 1-1-1. That's not too shabby for early Kislevs. Let's see how it goes for them next week. I'm curious to see how the development of this team goes, because so far it's actually going pretty well.
Yeah. It is.
Now it's my turn to choose it again, and let's take a look at the regular Rovers. Our
Okay.
favorite human team in the division, and that's not only because it's the only one. So, think Martin Naughtyman leveled,
Mm-hmm.
because the regular low Rovers took home a win over our friends. That's always
Yeah.
good. No, Naughtyman actually didn't level. He had that already.
Okay.
But I think we leveled Benebetch Cumberditch. He got guard.
Wait a second. Who is Ah,
One of the Blitzers.
yeah.
Corn.
There's so many with that type of name.
No, he didn't level either. Now, Corn Shawnery got SPP. Human Batchercam and Chenebetch Fumble Catch got SPP. Got those names. Okay, so Fanny Pack got Blotch. Looks like he rolled a double. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Fumble Catch got some more SPP. I don't think he leveled. And Huge Checkman, of course, got some SPP as well, because he's clearly the leader of the team.
Yeah.
It's going well. We are now sitting at 3-0-0 for the regular low Rovers. Going great so far. Ray development going great as well. They have nothing to complain about here.
No.
Got a fair chunk of cash in the bank, but that's nothing you need to spend right now. Maybe get another lineman after the next game. But 12 players should actually be enough at this stage for humans.
Yeah.
Now,
Shall we have a look at our friends?
yeah, of course we shall. Because those Chaos Dwarves with the Minotaur, they Did they get some claw? Don't think College Roommate hit claw before.
No, I don't think so either.
Yes, College Roommate got the MVP and Best Friend scored a touchdown. Now
Nice.
Best Friend is a Bull Centaur, so he got some SPP, that's nice. But
Mm-hmm.
really the claw is massive
Yeah.
for Chaos Dwarfs. 8
And
SPP out of a
still
whole.
Mighty Blow, and it's a great piece.
Yeah, you probably would prefer Mighty Blow before Claw, but doubles on Chaos Dwarf blockers are all in all awesome, and you basically never turn them down.
Exactly.
Now, as I said, the team is looking good. The strength busted blocker is probably gone. He's not worth keeping around. It hurts
No,
to. It
I
really
would
hurts to
probably,
lose 9 SPP on a blocker this early, but it's just not worth keeping him.
yeah.
Also, you would be playing one blocker down for the next game while you're still sitting at 1350 team value. So, what I'm really saying is kick the cat, kick Internet Explorer, and buy a new blocker.
Why kick Internet Explorer? Ah, yeah, because you hit the Minotaurs on Geosaurs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
150k for a piece you basically have to blitz with and which is unreliable. No, thank you.
Yeah.
But let's not get too much into that. Let's rather move on. And yeah, you get to choose again. I'm sure you're happy about it.
Yeah. I would like to have a look at X-Men in Tights. Tights
Ooh,
versus the Jungle Beats.
our least favorite Nurgle team in the division. I don't think there's anything changed. Cluelessus probably got an injury. No, he didn't. He had got already. The Nutty Professor X got the MVP, which is nice. Nurgle Warrior SPP is great.
Mhm.
And who scored the touchdown? I just looked up, but I forgot the name again. I'm so good at my job. It was Warlock of the Roses. No. Is
The
there a
Butcher.
Warlock of the Roses? Ah, it's a Rudder. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Scoring on a Rudder. But the one score was enough to beat Jungler Beats. So,
Yeah.
good job there. To be honest, I really didn't expect the Nurgle to win this early against Emerson's, but they made it work, as it seems like.
Yeah. That's a good job to Rumpelkins.
Yeah, and he's getting close to the third team reroll. This time, pick up the reroll instead of another Pestigore, please. I can understand the third Pestigore before the reroll, but the fourth Pestigore before the reroll is just great.
Yeah.
Especially because on defense, you'd actually rather field Rodders than Pestigores, especially against bashy teams.
Yeah.
Since you don't care about losing a Rodder, but you very well do care about losing a Pestigore.
But the Pestigores do have regen, so there's
Yes, but you
a
don't
chance
want to
there.
rely on that.
No.
And the the Rodders have regen. No, they don't have regen, but it's only Rodders. And who cares if it
Yeah.
dies?
The Rotters do not have regen, they have the opposite, they have DK.
But let's take a look at Jungler Beats, and they look like they lost a bit of team value. Ooh, Snow White, I hope that's only MNG. Yes, Snow White is fine. So that's probably why we are a lot of team value down. The Emersons are overall a really neat team value wise.
Yeah.
And I mean, looks like I want to see the statistics of those games. Blocks were pretty even, KOs inflicted, so removals were pretty even as well. Oh no, it looks
Mhm.
like the Emersons got fouled quite a fair bit, or maybe failed dodges and died there. Looks like there was also a death sustained for the Emersons, so something died.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what. Maybe the second catcher? I'm not sure if we had one. In any case,
I don't remember either.
something died, and of course, respect and commiserations for that. But yeah, this Amazon team is still looking good. It will hurt to miss the guard piece next game, but you should probably still be really annoying for any opponent. And the record with 1-0-2 still isn't that bad. Not a perfect start for Amazons, but could still get first. Now, let's take a look at Linux team. And why? No. No,
I'd never look here.
no,
What are you crying?
we are going straight out of there. We won't look at the Linux team this week.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, I see it.
No, that's just not happening. I'm sorry, Hellenic, but let's take a look at your opponent.
The watch.
The watch, yes. Orcs looks like they didn't quite get the win against the Reds. They lost 2-1, but they managed to
Yeah,
level a
but
blitzer.
winning against that rat team is going to get hard.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
much so.
that's such a dirty team now.
He got a little bit SPP. He actually got out blocked. That's never a good sign. Missing the Black Orc definitely hurts.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, he now gets a Blitzer level. That's really good.
Yeah.
He looks like he rolls low on the money. That's not good. You'd really like money to replace that Black Orc.
This is starting to look like my orc team last season.
I mean, it's still missing a
players
few
don't have money to
injuries,
replace them.
but yeah, it's not going great for Alzir so far. But he also did start with less development into the season, so he's still playing catch up. I'm sure it's going to turn around at some point.
What skill would you give the Blitzer?
Mighty Blow, probably. Unless it's if he's up against the Amazon next, then I'd consider Tackle, but getting a Mighty Blow piece is really nice.
Yeah.
Now, who are we still haven't looked at? The Lordkin. Now, the Lord Mordkin's team, the Lucas Tricksters. That's how it works. Let's take a look at them.
The Norse team.
Yeah, the Norse team. Wolf is only MNG. That's nice. Blodge Wolf. No, only Dodge Wolf is still alive.
That's a weird skill to give the Wolf.
Did we? Don't think I'm spotting anything new. We got the win, so that's nice. The Strength of Lyman got the MVP. That's also nice as well.
Did you have guard on the Berserker on Auden Brander?
Torko got some SPP on the Berserker god. So I think Udon Brander, yes, he got guard.
Yeah.
And it's an understandable decision. Get some guard, helps the team.
Yeah.
So can't complain.
No, guard is an important skill in the Norse lineup.
Yeah.
Because they lack strength, but they're still a bashy team.
Only missing 50k for the 13 reroll, which is probably his next goal. And he picked up a win. I think that's his first win. Yes, he's now 1-0-2, so turning around for Lord Mordkin.
Yeah.
Let's see. He played the Burnside Boogeyman. Let's take a look at them. Burnside Boogeyman. They coached by Daiosama. And Matt Gary, what happened to you? I hope it's only RNG. Yes, that's good for him. Looks like we rolled low on the money since we still have only 30k, unless we bought a zombie, which would surprise me. No, we bought a
Yeah.
zombie. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Daiosama, if you're watching these, I'd really recommend saving up for the werewolf instead of buying more zombies. I mean, I get that having another zombie is nice, especially if you like to foul, but you'll be playing the next game without a werewolf, and then you're basically just playing bad undead.
Yeah.
So, I'd really recommend getting another werewolf.
The werewolf is probably the best, one of the best pieces in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can understand not starting with him if you prefer having more rerolls, but you should get it as soon as possible,
Yeah.
especially over getting more zombies. Maybe he just killed something and got a zombie that way, but then it would have one game played, wouldn't it? No, he didn't kill anything. Well, it is what it is,
Yeah.
and I think we covered everything. Now, shall we take a look at the Linux team?
We probably should, but I don't want to.
Ah,
But we should do
just
it.
take another quick peek. I just try to miss the gutter runners. I don't think anything's changed besides. No, I don't think anything changed. So the one thing that changed is disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And if you have any honor, you should probably fire that piece. But that's it for you for this week.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the leaderboard, and we have a quartet at the top. Chili
Yeah.
Popper, Linux, Sandland, and Flying Turtle are up there. And really, I think Sandland. I mean, Flying Turtle, we predicted him to be at the top at the start. Hellenic, I believe as well.
Yeah.
Did we also believe the Darkles would be up there? They are not quite performing as good.
I don't know, but I think I predicted Night Zanies was going to win the whole thing, so.
Yeah, you did. But I'll hear you sing sometime. I believe in it. And Lizards, of course, are also strong early on, and Chili Pepper is making good work.
Yeah.
Now at the bottom we still have the Orcs, the Vamps, and Diosama's Necro, but I believe all of them won't go out of this season without wins, so it will go around. And really, it's not that far to the 8th place, to basically
No,
the middle of the table. And if you
it
had some
isn't.
of the top teams as early matchups, it's understandable that you're then at the bottom. So don't let that demoralize you. Keep on fighting. And talking about keep on fighting, let's make a quick round of predictions, shall we?
Yeah.
Now we first up we have the X-Men in Tights versus the Rulers of Transylvania. Oh, that's a tough one to predict since Nurgle really struggle against Vamps usually. But
Yeah, the Vamps do now have gotten all their vampires, so that is.
but X-Men and Tides have been performing so far, and if they get the edge in removals, since they have a fair share of block and Thrall's armor value 7, they could very much still win this.
I believe it's going to be a draw, to be honest.
Draw sounds reasonable,
Yeah, a
and
1-1 draw.
I'd like to see the Vamps getting some results, but I'd probably go with the Nurgle. They've convinced me so far.
Yeah.
Then we have the Bear Gills against the regular Rovers. That's an interesting one.
So the Bear Gills, that's the Kislev team?
Yes.
Yeah. That Kislev team is looking really nice at the moment, though.
It does, but have you seen those humans?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They even have an ogre with block, so it's. It could go either way, to be honest. If Bear Grylls manages to use his leap skills correctly, he could turn the match, but I think the humans have the advantage, but it
Yeah,
could
I
go either
think
way.
the Kislev don't quite have the players yet needed. I mean, they do have their two block blitzers, which are really nice, but all the linemen are still without block, and that should be fairly easily abusable for the blitzers of the humans.
Yeah,
So I'm probably going with the regular rovers, but there's definitely some upset chance here.
yeah, I agree to that.
Changla beats against the Bilboku Bastarditos.
Um, I'm gonna give it to the Amazon, the jungle beats.
Yeah, I don't think the Dark Elves have any tackle.
No,
They do have the guard advantage, so. But the Amazons are armor value 7. Dark Elves are armor value 8. Going with the draw here. Think.
you going with the draw?
Yeah, I think both teams can score in their drive, and I don't think either team has the possibility to get enough of an edge to outscore the other team.
Okay.
Our friends versus the Lucas Tricksters. I'm going with the Norse here.
Yeah, the Chaos Dwarfs
I
are
mean,
missing one blocker, and they do have the Minotaur, so
I
they're
mean,
kind of broken.
let's put it that way. If the Minotaur stays, I'm going with the Norse. If the Minotaur is gone, it's a different story. But I'd probably still go with the Norse.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Norse as well.
Because even the Claw won't exactly help against Norse.
Not armor value 7, no. It,
Yeah.
yeah,
The Borer Boys against the Watch.
the Borough Boys have been performing really well. So,
Yeah. Don't think it will be the time for the Orcs. They really don't have
no,
any tools to deal with the lizards. They will be outstrengthed. They might have one mighty blow, but I don't think that will do too much, since it will still not be easy to hunt down skinks, and you don't have claw to or pylon to deal with the Saurus. So yeah, I think that's going with the Borer Boys.
yeah,
Burnside Boogeyman against the Rebbl Monsters Universal. That's Rebbl Monsters Universal. Are they necromantic?
yes, I believe they are.
Yeah, so that's our Necro Mirror.
Yeah,
And I'm going with the Necro team that has werewolves.
yeah, the Rebel Monsters Universal.
Sorry, Burnside Boogeyman, but werewolves turn out to be quite good.
Yeah,
Ooh, and the last one. I think that's the match of the week.
yeah, I'm gonna say Night Zany is gonna stomp them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I
Stomp
will.
the dirty black rats, please.
I'll hear you sing next time. Or so. Yeah.
Do the Knights have any tackle?
Oh, let's take a look at that. I don't think they have one at the most, I believe. No, they don't have a
No,
single
they don't
tackle.
have any. Oh shit. Please, Sandland, please win this.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem is that the Reds will just one turn on Sandland's drive, and little the Reds can do then.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Please, Sandland, I don't want to sing next time.
regretting that bet already.
Yeah, but still, deep in my heart, I believe the Reds will win.
And well, that's it for the week, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will still tune in next week. But for now, that's it from us. It's been me, Hindus, and with me, as almost always so far, has been Organized Crisis.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Good luck, everyone.
good luck and see you next week. Goodbye.
See you.